Canadian sovereignty is under attack. But it's not just Canada. We're talking Greenland, Gaza, Panama Canal. Some world leaders think they can just post on social media and threaten annexation. Canada, the 51st state? Who do you think we are, the Sudetenland? And so we have some hard questions for world leaders and tin pot dictators who think they can issue takeover threats and talk of tariffs. I mean, I get why you want to take over Canada. I mean, we're pretty awesome all the way from the Atlantic to the Pacific. We're talking 7,821 kilometers, 10 provinces, 3 territories, 9 CFL teams, and 7 NHL teams. Not to mention 8,016 towns and cities, including Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Canada's most notorious city. And from all the saber rattling, all the news reports, it seems as though you have failed to do your homework. You don't know who Canadians and Moose Javians really are. We've heard it all before. We're overly polite, we're a bit of a pushover, but don't mistake our Bob and Doug McKenzie good manners for being gutless. Our friends from Norway, well, they tried to come after us back in 2019. We all know what happened to them when the city of Moose Jaw issued a declaration of war.
Calling on the mayor of Moose Jaw, Fraser told me to find a way to put 31 centimeters back on Mac and stick it to Oslo.
And you don't tell us we can't put maple syrup on our pancakes. And you don't mess with Mac the Moose, or you're going to get the antlers.
Canada and Norway have locked horns in a battle to see who has the world's tallest moose statue.
Norway and Canada are fighting over who has the world's tallest moose statue.
Now, despite some light-hearted rivalry, the two sides are no longer butting heads.
Moose Jaw won Cold War II, hands down. Proud moment in Canadian history, inspiring all of small Canadian towns to show how they too can deliver a knockout punch with global impact. It reflected the best qualities of our freedom-loving, hockey-playing, maple syrup nation. Moose Javians, well, they are a lethal combination of notoriously friendly and fierce. You would be wise to tread lightly. Moose Jaw can beat you in the sky with world-famous snowbirds, beat you on the ice with the Western League Warriors, and beat you in the alley, can take it underground, where they once danced with Al Capone and traded shots with the most dangerous gangsters the world has ever known. Do you have any idea how bitterly cold it gets up here in Canada? Wait till you see what waits for you in North Battleford, Swift Current, Saskatoon, and especially Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. See, as a country, we will never be subjugated to all the odious apparatus of any blustering dictator. We shall not flag or fail. No one should be losing any sleep over unwarranted and dastardly, not to mention ludicrous attacks on our way of life. You want to threaten takeovers or annexation? Start with Moose Jaw. They've got 10 indoor and outdoor ice rinks, part of the nearly 8,000 in a country filled up with crazed hockey parents fueled by Tim Hortons. Yes. How about the Four Nations face-off? We will beat you like Bennington, crush you like Crosby, and break your hearts like Marner to McDavid in overtime. From Moose Jaw to the Maritimes, to Marathon, Ontario, Montreal, Moncton, Manitoba, yes, from Prince George, BC to Prince Edward Island, all the way from Corner Brook, Newfoundland to Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, Calgary, Alberta, Abbotsford, Antigonish, the Ambassador Bridge in Windsor, all the way to Winnipeg and Whitehorse in the Yukon. It's not the size of the country in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the country. You want to start something? You want to throw your weight around? Well, start in Canada with Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Bring it on. You know where to find them. Hey, if you're a Canadian watching this, or anyone who cherishes freedom, show us that your town, your city, your province, your nation is willing to join the fight by using the hashtag #AnnexThis.